Professional wrestling fans, I'm the Lumberjack from Darkhorse Championship Wrestling. You can see me and the rest of the talent, the best talent in the tri-state area here on this station in your living room. It's not what you're going to see on Monday nights. It's not what you're going to see on Friday nights from our competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good old-fashioned championship wrestling coming to you, giving our best every day in that ring to make you happy. Ladies and gentlemen, you can watch Darkhorse Championship Wrestling on this station.
And now we have to give a title shot. But I do believe we will decide when that title shot takes place, and it will not be right now. We had just a different idea. We've decided we're going to give them a six-man tag match to soften them up. I mean, in all fairness, we're going to give them a little bit of an edge. We're going to have our partner, the superior athlete that he is, he's still going to compete with us in the six-man tag.
Nicky Valentino's going to compete with that neck brace?
I don't know how possible that's going to be, but
the only stipulation to give to you, your partner cannot be a DCW contracted superstar.
now how is that fair?
What are they going to do, pick someone out of the audience?
We're not included in that, are we?
No, I'm under contract, aren't you?
Yeah, but we're not on wrestlers.
So what do you say, boys?
Well, they said and play, we're all right.
You accept our challenge? Are you man enough?
Well, we got some guy in the second row getting ready to take his shirt off.
Well, here comes Marty Bell with the Burning River Riot Squad. And wait a minute.
Who do they have with them? Do they have
Well, they do.
Oh!
He's not, well,
It's true.
he's not technically a contracted wrestler.
The notorious 187 Homicide is with the Burning River Riot Squad.
I think Ryan Slater's mouth may have gotten them all in trouble.
And he is the epitome of an independent contractor. And he is here. And well, that's what running your jibs gets for you sometimes.
I see that you guys obviously are going to agree to our champion's little agreement here. So, that's fine. I'll treat this as a warm-up matchup for you men here. But I'm pretty sure you guys recognize him. I think you called him a bounty hunter. A bounty hunter, right? He's not contracted by DCW. I'm pretty sure there's a few people around ringside that confirm that. So, our partner, even though we could just have Marty Bell because she's more manly than all of you, we've got the notorious 187 Homicide.
Well, that confirms it. If there was any doubt.
Now, I know this, you got a beautiful belt. It's from Maryland. You must be a Baltimore Ravens fan. Hey, actually, this guy, he's a Ravens fan. You know how come a Ravens fan?
Oh my.
Hey, Valentino, a homie, it's more money.
Oh,
I said, okay, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna kick your butts. I'm gonna get the money. We go to a bar. bar, especially all these friends, no kids, I'm sorry, but we go to a bar, we don't party with your money. So, Adam Flash, I know you're the captain. Let's do this, Holmes.
Well, apparently Nikki Valentino has not paid the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match is set. Nikki Valentino, Ryan Slater, and Adam Flash taking on Matt Cross, Mass Justice, and Homicide.
As I started to say, apparently Nikki Valentino has not yet paid the money he owes to Homicide, so we may see some more of Nikki Valentino's ring gear disappearing to go toward that bill that he's accrued for the Notorious 187.
That's true. As you may remember, Homicide taking the knee pad of Nikki Valentino. He seems to have gotten another one. I'm not quite sure they match, but, well, let me ask you, Darren the Dish Davenport, if you owed any money to Homicide, would you show your face?
Absolutely not, unless I had a couple dead presidents in front of my face when I approached him.
And I'm guessing with interest that is accrued over the weeks, I don't know the amount, but I'm guessing it is doubled or tripled several times.
I'm sure there's some interest added on to that. A couple inconvenience fees, you know. And Adam Flash ready to lock up with Homicide.
Adam Flash with the advantage right now. And this is as the Burning River Brigade had described it, a warm-up match, and as the First Family of Filth have described it, a soften-up match. So one of these teams you would have to think is going to have the clear advantage when these two teams. Well, Adam Flash doesn't have an advantage right now. He may have a few broken fingers.
Not at all.
But you would have to think whoever wins this match has the advantage for those tag team titles.
Sure they do. We're talking about scouting and watching your opponent. And we've seen a lot of that with the First Family of Filth, scouting their opponents, and that's how they kept a hold on all the gold they did for so long. But over the last couple of weeks, we have seen that slowly crumble to where they are only down to the tag team championships, where before they held all the titles here in DCW other than the heavyweight title, currently held by Sledgehammer Shane Hackman.
Absolutely, and
oh, look at Homicide biting the knee.
I got to be honest with you. In the last few weeks, the First Family of Filth, you mentioned it, they've really seemed frazzled. Even when they have the upper hand, they almost seem a bit apprehensive or worried.
And look at Nikki Valentino begging off.
Well, he definitely should be worried.
Wow. That is not the man to have upset at you.
No doubt about it.
And Homicide getting the fans behind his hand, getting a little funky, a little pep in his step, and a lockup into the headlock. Adam Flash backs him up, shoots him across. The shoulder takes Homicide down. But he's back up with the roller from behind.
See, there's that cockiness, and Adam Flash is a 20-year veteran. He knows better than to turn your back on somebody like Homicide.
Well, and absolutely, if anyone in Darkhorse Championship Wrestling has reason to be confident, it's what you said, the 2-decade veteran, Adam Flash. But he needs to watch himself with Homicide here.
And every time Homicide even goes near the general direction of Nikki Valentino, I think old school muscle starts to get a little scared, to put it mildly.
Well, how much do you think that neck brace is worth?
Well, that's a good question. You know, I bet I know somebody that can find out for us.
Well,
You know, if you think the neck brace, the boots, the elbow pads, the knee pads, I don't think we want to lose more other than that.
We may have a wardrobe malfunction situation here if Homicide gets his hands on Nicky Valentino. And right now, Adam Flash just ripping at the face of Homicide, taking his face across the ropes. You can see the pain on the face of Homicide. Checking his eyes, not really seeing too well out of him, but saw well enough to hit him with that first atomic drop and the flying uppercut.
And now we're going to have Matt Cross in there. And you know that he's been dying to get in there, especially to get his hands on Adam Flash.
Oh, yeah. Again, we've seen this situation over and over with the First Family. These wrestlers just chomping at the bit to get their fair chance at the championship title here in DCW. And Matt Cross just cannonballs on Adam Flash, but Adam Flash manages to kick out, cinches him up. Matt Justice with the tag in, double axe handle down.
And you know, here's another interesting question. We know that for months, Justin Idol has been nursing an injury. We know that also Ashton Amherst has been filming a movie. The First Family of Filth has gone through some changes. When they get this news and start to see what happens, how are they going to feel?
You're exactly right. When they are able to come back on the active roster, they're definitely not going to be happy, especially if the tag team titles are gone, because Ryan Slater filling in as one half of the tag team champions, I really can't imagine that conversation.
Absolutely. And I don't think Idol will be cleared to wrestle for quite some time, certainly not able to defend the title, so.
And Matt Justice, forearms are plenty, and Riley Rage getting involved.
And well, you saw there, that's the advantage of having her out there. No doubt about it. Obviously, Marty Bell not too happy over there on the far side from us.
Marty Bell with the death stare to Riley Rage. And very concerned about her team right now, cheering on Matt Justice.
And she's certainly somebody else. Don't really want mad at me. And you know, let's talk about previously how we got to this point. And obviously the Burning River Brigade tag title shots in their future. The Burning River Riot Squad, excuse me, I believe I called them the Burning River Brigade. But I'm so excited here. I'm flustered, I'm backwashed, I'm discombobulated. And now we have Nicky, speaking of discombobulated, poor Nicky Valentino. I know I shouldn't say poor Nicky Valentino, he had it coming, but
he brought it on himself. I mean, you hate to see anybody that has the wherewithal to get in a professional wrestling ring. You hate to see them injured, but sometimes you get what you give.
Absolutely. And we had Adam Flash there pulling the hair of Matt Justice. And
Ryan Slater is going for that pin.
I don't know, maybe that's audio difficulty.
We're going to try to get that pulled up with our technicians. We're going to power the cookie over here. And right now, Ryan Slater up from that pinfall attempt. Matt just is trying to attack, but unfortunately, not able to do it. Ryan Slater tags in to Nicky Valentino. Looking back at the
gentlemen, we are back. Apologize, had to take a quick technical break. That does happen.
And DCW technical squad right on top of it. We are back. Let the action speak for itself for a little bit. You don't need us to see all this great action that's going on right here in this 6-man tag team match.
And if you do want to see it live, you can search Darkhorse Championship Wrestling on Facebook, and you can find out the next event.
On the Book of Faces, we are there.
You know, we've seen Adam Flash on there, and everybody in that locker room is always checking it out. They want to know what's going on, what's in store for them, what the DCW management team has been put together for them.
No, you're absolutely right. You see, sometimes that's how we find out what's going to happen. They don't tell us.
Absolutely.
There it is. The fans find out first. And there is that crossover neck breaker that we've seen so many times. And only gets a 2. And like I was saying, sometimes they put it out there. They let the fans see it first. And then we find out about it. That's okay. But breaking news always on the DCW Facebook. Like you said, search Darkhorse Championship Wrestling, and we are there. And again, we want to thank our friends at the Renegade Wrestling Alliance for licensing and the ring for all of our great DCW live events. It would not be possible without the help from Renegade Wrestling Alliance. And as always, we want to thank them for helping bring you the DCW experience.
Absolutely. Also, we should take the time to thank our fans as well, not only for showing up here for our live TV tapings, but also to all the fans watching at home as well.
That's right, watching us live on your television, maybe on your YouTube if you're out of the viewing area, or live and in color. And right now you see Adam Flash whipping Matt just across the ring, catches that boot, and the flying leg drop, riding it down to the mat, and Matt Cross and Homicide want that tag so bad. And on the other end, Ryan Singer and Nicky Valentino, not as enthusiastic.
Now he's going to need a back brace.
Matt Cross measures up Nicky Valentino, roundhouse cartwheel into the elbow, across. He's kicking him. The amazing athletic ability of Matt Cross. Sweeps a leg. And the standing popping moonsault. And only 2 as it's broken up.
And Nicky, I think we were just going to say the same thing. And as Nicky tries to make the tag, he's really has nobody to tag right now. As Flash and Slater are down, but now he gets the advantage.
Well, he did the smart thing. He backed Matt Cross into enemy territory, and Ryan Slater was able to grab a hold, and they were able to take that advantage back to their side.
Running vicious forearms there.
Yeah, he is laying in the forearms. Big shots to the back, shoots Matt Cross in an opposite bumping, rolls out, tag to Matt Justice, up and over. And Justice picks him up with ease. What's he looking for here? Slam down.
Oh, and it's going to break. Oh, right into the pole.
Matt Justice into the post. Oh. And Ryan Slater catches the kick from Homicide. And we have seen this before. Pop killer on Ryan Slater. And he is stalking Nicky Valentino.
Ryan Slater and Nicky Valentino. What? Wait a minute.
What? Really?
Well, he just said he's going to beat him, but I don't know.
Oh, why would you do that?
Nicky, what are you thinking? Oh.
six-man action.
Ladies and gentlemen,